check. I'm gonna check yours. I think we're going.
Dude, yeah, I really hope my flight doesn't get delayed tonight. Yeah. Dude, there's so many delays, though.
Today?
Yeah.
Have you been watching?
Yeah, I've been watching it, but they do it like the hour till. They love doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I hate when it moves back up. You know? It's an hour delayed. And
It's like stocks.
Originally as scheduled.
Dude, I'm like online. I'm like on Twitter, and there's people who I follow who are like, hey, I've been at the airport for 36 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was seeing, I think Sam Talent spent the day in the Delta Lounge yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's at least in the Delta Lounge.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
That's better than home.
Yeah.
Delta Lounge, that's family there.
You can
spending Christmas there next year.
You can just pay to get into that, right?
Dude,
No.
yeah, I literally walked by the Delta Lounge and I just peer through the glass and I like breathe on it and I'm like one day.
It's like
one day I will eat
happen.
that cheese on the table. One day I'll eat those cheese and crackers.
Dude, it's I have the credit card that lets you get in there.
The Amex?
Yeah.
I have that too.
Dude,
But
I gotta
didn't
get on
know-
that, man.
I didn't know you have to have a Delta flight
Yeah.
that day. So I had this is so embarrassing, but I had a Spirit flight and I just went but I
Dude.
had so much time.
Spirit flight with the Delta card.
Dude, it's so embarrassing because
That's a tough
check
combo.
Yeah,
in
true
the
low
in the
class
airport
move.
business.
I showed her the attendant of the Delta Lounge. I showed her my
Yeah.
boarding pass because she was like, "Do you have a same day flight?" I was like, "Yep," and she's like, "That's That's
Yeah.
not Delta." And
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
a piece of shit.
right?
Yeah.
That's what she was saying.
Did she
was
laugh
like,
at
"Hey,
you?"
I'm so sorry.
Hey, actually, she got another guy. She's like, Jared,
Yo, look at
you
this.
gotta look at this asshole.
Have you ever seen one of these?
Steve. He's like, oh, what? No,
I didn't,
no.
I didn't even
This
think
guy-
Spirit had flights anymore.
Yeah.
This guy came out of nowhere, squatted down behind me. They tabletop.
She went on.
me.
She
It was
went on
crazy.
Instagram Live. She Instagram Lived you. All right, let me run this airport thing by you. So
Here, let's introduce
All
the
right,
pod
let's
real
introduce the
quick.
pod.
Yeah.
It's We Cool Podcast back here, post Christmas episode.
Hell yeah.
Tommy Bayer here, Grant Winkles. Ryan's out today, but in his stead, we got the wonderful, fantastic Tommy Brennan in the house. What's up, man?
Not much. Thanks for having me.
dude,
We're doing
Excited to be here.
airport complaint section
Right
right,
away.
here.
I love
Demand
it.
an apology from the damn airline.
yeah, I do.
How about
well,
that?
okay, so I'm back again. I'm taking so many flights. I can't wait to get settled.
Oh yeah, you're a jet
And-
setter.
Oh man. Anyways, on getting here, flight delayed on Friday, and we're on the tarmac for like 45 minutes. Whatever. It's pretty bad, but it's fine. Anyways, I don't pee the whole to New York to Minneapolis. Don't pee. I had a rum and Coke and a water. I have some liquids in my body. We land, and the pilot's like,
45.
And I'm like, got it, and I gotta pee. We're on there for like 20 minutes, and I'm on a window seat. And I'm just like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I gotta pee right now. Go to the bathroom. The flight attendant, you can't pee when the flight's on the ground. It's a safety hazard.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, we was in the damn. This is my Cat Williams. Motherfucker, I saw a guy pee in the damn. We were 10,000 feet in the air. Motherfucker, you let a motherfucker pee 10,000 feet in the air? Bitch, we on the ground.
You let him piss in the sky.
Now I'm thinking about doing this on stage. Bitch, we on the ground. How is this? You telling me this is a safety hazard?
I think you should do the voice.
But
too.
we're on
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah, what's the safety hazard in case they start moving again?
I promise you it's more dangerous to pee in the air.
Yeah.
I guarantee
just like
it.
factually.
It's just higher.
logically.
Maybe it's for the guys on the ground under the plane unloading the plane. Maybe it's safety
You're
for them.
flushing,
dude.
they're
Yeah,
unloading the
exactly,
luggage.
dude.
Well, everyone
they
knows.
pull the wrong-
everyone
the
knows your
wrong
piss and
fucking
shit
cord or
goes
something?
right by the luggage.
Yeah, and it shoots out underneath the plane.
Everybody knows there's only one hole that allocates everything out of the plane.
Hold on though. Does that actually? Where does it go? I mean, I know in the plane it probably goes into a tank, right?
It's a holding tank.
Okay.
yeah. It
But,
would
like,
be fun if
Wasn't it with trains? Didn't it used to just go right out on the tracks, or is that just me like wishing that was true?
I bet early trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would they make a tank?
Well, there was like, when they invented,
Here's something that
when they invented trains, so what are we talking? 1820 trains are coming around.
Yeah.
America, 1820, 1840. There's like 12 bathrooms in America tops.
Yeah.
That's true. They're not like, we got to make this sanitary.
Yeah, there's like literally like New York's got 4 bathrums.
Yeah.
You know, Chicago has 2 bathrooms.
Yeah. They were coming
That's
up.
it. Yeah.
Bathrooms were on the come up.
Yeah.
There was like there was way more trains than bathrooms, so there's no way they made a damn bathroom on the train.
God. Well, yeah, probably just
Anyways,
a hole
I
in
had
the
to
ground.
hold my pee for
They didn't
So
let you
got
go?
up, walked all the way to the bathroom,
and
they
she said,
didn't-
"Sir, you can't use the bathroom. It's a safety hazard." And I was like, I should have just gone in. What is
Yeah.
she gonna do?
Yeah,
you know,
it
you
is
ever want to just pee your pants and make eye contact with
Yes.
someone? I was like, I was like, I will literally pee my pants and look at you. You did this.
It would be fun to announce it to the plane, too. Hey, I just want everyone to know this is not my fault, but I am about to pee myself.
Dude, I had a
Because
kid
of Anne.
I had a kid do that in school. I think I told this early on in the podcast, but he went to the bathroom too much just to like cut class, and his dad was like, "Listen, if Nate goes to the bathroom, you know, don't let him."
His dad
His
said this?
dad told the teacher.
Oh, jeez.
And then the teacher, he tried to go to the bathroom, and then the teacher was like, "You can't go to the bathroom." You know, I don't know how this happened. Anyways, he pissed his pants, and he got on his knees and he peed his pants.
Why the knees?
Huh? I don't know, to make a spectacle out of it.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we had to leave class because there's just a puddle of pee.
You had to leave class.
We were like, "Yo, dude, it's crazy for that."
That's kind of amazing. Well, why was he going to the bathroom so often?
I don't know, because it's better. Going to the bathroom's way better than being in class.
How old
Oh,
were
so
you?
Fun.
5th, 6th grade?
Yeah, wow.
How
That's
does
pretty
Dad
old.
get
Yeah.
involved?
Huh?
How did his dad?
He was going to the bathroom like 5, 6 times.
So the teacher was like, "This kid's doing coke." In the bath, for sure.
I was talking about this on another podcast the other day. With iPhones and shit, kids in high school have to be cranking off in the bathroom constantly
All
now,
the time.
right?
I was
Like,
doing
just-
it without an iPhone.
Yeah,
Were you really?
I think I jerked off in a school bathroom like once.
I don't think I
I've
ever
jerked,
did it at school.
I've
done
jerked
it at-
off in airport bathrooms.
Same.
Or sorry, no, not airport bathroom. Plane
Airplane?
bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plane bathroom. Airport bathroom is a little crazy.
The flight attendant is like, "Sir, you can't jerk off right now."
It's a safety hazard.
You're like,
She knew I was.
you turn to the rest of the plane. You're like, "Look, she's making me do this."
I gotta do it.
I'm
Looking
gonna
at her.
bust. I'm gonna bust on this plane.
So you've done it in the plane bathroom.
In the plane
I
bathroom.
don't think
I one time was jerking off in the plane bathroom, and because you know you're in the airport for like 12 hours sometimes, and you're a little sick freak,
Yeah.
little sick fuck like I am.
And you're looking at your phone all day.
You're looking at your
Plenty of
phone,
stuff.
and I'm just like, and you're just looking at literally butts.
just butts and boobs. Just
That's
bouncing
all it is.
around.
Yeah.
I'm on the butts and boobs app.
It's-
Ever heard of it?
Ever heard of the butts and boobs app?
AKA
I was jerking-
Instagram.
Yeah.
I was
Instagram
jerking off
Explore
in the
page.
plane bathroom, and I literally get in the bathroom, get to business, and then a guy knocks on the door like 5 seconds in. I'm like, "Buddy, give me a 5-minute grace period."
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's so rude to knock on the plane because
That's insane,
You
yeah.
see whether or not it's occupied.
Yeah.
And literally, he must have seen that I just got in there,
Yeah.
and I didn't. I ended up not jerking off, and I wanted to look at that guy. I wanted to get out of the bathroom and be like, "You know, you just ruined my day.
You just blue balled
You
me.
just ruined
You
everything.
just, sir, you just blue balled me."
Yeah. And now I'm gonna bust in front of everyone.
Listen, I'm gonna bust. I've done mega bus bathroom.
Whoa.
I've done that before. Actually.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm a sick in college.
I think that's too sad. For
Huh?
me.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
ever been 19 leaving Freak Fest?
Yeah, I was
at
very
Madison?
young too. Yeah.
Dude, I hooked up with this girl at a party at like Freak Fest when I was like 19. Just made out, and then I was just like thinking about it, and I was just like, fucking
Hopped on the mega bus.
dude, I just got it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mega bust right there.
Bro, you're crazy for
I'll
that.
be here all pod.
Oh man.
Tommy, this is weird for me. I got two Tom. I
Tommy?
feel like I'm
Yeah.
seeing double.
You got do you like being named Tommy?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, do you?
I was thinking about it on the drive here, and I think it's pretty nice.
I like it. Although someone recently was like, "Yeah, it's never a great sign." Someone said this like, "It's never a great sign when somebody stays with like Tommy or Benny or something like that."
Well, it's 'cause people
into
don't-
their older
Yeah,
age.
like, I think the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's fun.
I have a cousin Eddie, and like the adults, because he's quite a bit older than me. So like the older like aunts and uncles in my family always called him Ed, and I always called him Eddie, and I still call him Eddie. And it's like I feel the same way. It's like what's wrong with this?
It's
What's
more
wrong with
fun.
whimsy?
Yeah, exactly.
What's wrong with
Do you feel like
whimsy?
you get pigeonholed into that whimsy though? I feel like people don't take me seriously as a Tommy sometimes.
Your name could be Robert. I'm not sure if people will take you seriously.
I mean, here's the thing.
You know he'd be going by Bobby.
Yeah.
Dude, I know, man. You guys know Leo C? He's a comedian in New York.
I don't think so.
He's Dominican, and he like used to be like a gangster.
Okay.
He's like, I fucking killed people before. He's hilarious, dude. You gotta meet this guy.
yeah.
hilarious.
Dude, first time I met him, he's like, you got mad TV mouth. And I was like, shit, dude.
What does
You know
that
the
mean?
Mad TV magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, no, it's just Mad Magazine.
It's just Mad. It's not
Well,
Mad,
Mad TV is I was like, they had a magazine?
Mad TV. It's just Mad Magazine.
Well, yeah, and then Mad TV is like.
Point is, I feel
different.
like I get pigeonholed being named Tommy, and then also kind of having like a cartoonish
Yeah.
vibe. You know?
I think you flip that perspective, it's a win.
You think
You
so?
stand out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be just like a Tom, like a regular Tom.
So as a guy
guess
who's
so.
as a guy who associates with Tommies, who isn't a Tommy,
You're Tommy adjacent.
here's what I'll say. I like you guys being called Tommy. I also like being able to spice it up every once in a while. Call you Tom.
Yeah.
That's fun to me.
Tom's
That's
nice.
fun.
I
it's a little.
I tried
it's
to
a
switch
little.
it to Tom in college. I think I've told
Me
you that
too.
before. Did you really? Freshman year?
Yeah.
Have we talked about this before?
I don't think so.
You know what you
but I
call that?
tried.
You call that the Thomas Folly. It never works
when you
out
when you try to
correctly.
be like, you know what, I'm a man now.
I made an email account called it was Tom.Schneeman
Tom.Schneeman.
at gmail.com. Yeah, I still use it as my burner.
Schneeman's a strong name.
I know. I don't even use it anymore.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can
like,
talk about
you're
Wait,
not-
what? You're not what? What the hell?
No, I go by
Did we-
Tommy Brennan now.
Did I just dead name you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. I've
Are
been
you trying to
saying-
be less
I've been saying
Irish?
that. People are not getting on board with me saying dead naming for that.
Dude,
by the way.
I think that came
Oh,
up the
no,
other
that-
night when we were out too, man.
Oh no, yeah, it's inappropriate.
it
But
definitely is not okay for me to be saying, but I'm having fun with it.
yeah.
All right,
Wait,
so
what are you
just
trying
to
do?
clear
You're
it
trying
up,
to get away from your
yeah,
Irish roots?
we got Tommy Schneeman,
Yes.
formerly known as at
Yes.
this point FKA Schneems.
You called him Tommy Brennan.
I
and-
did call
and
him Tommy
and
Brennan.
I thought I was like, that must be his middle name or something.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So can
Tommy
you
Brennan
explain
Schneeman.
can you explain the pivot?
Man,
When did
you're-
it
how
happen?
does it feel to be a
Why?
Mick?
Well, Schneeman is German.
Oh, really?
It means snowman.
oh, interesting. So
German.
you're not?
Yeah.
Are you half Irish?
Schneeman.
Yeah, I'm mostly Irish. It's just my name is.
That's
German.
my exact situation too.
Really?
Winkles,
Winkles.
very
Oh, for sure.
very
Me
Me too.
German.
And I
yeah.
got Bear, which is German.
Yeah.
But I'm half Irish.
We're a bunch of fucking I don't even know class or race traders. Is that what you? I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, we're white.
not
We're
sure.
still white.
just
I think.
white, yeah. I don't think the Irish are like those fucking German whiteys. Yeah, I was so sick of everyone not being able to say it, spell it. It was like I thought about changing it for so long.
But then you get
and
to be
then-
called like Schneems.
I don't
like
mind when
Schneems.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I do have some good nicknames at the last.
Like when you're
last
coming
name.
into a bar,
Yeah, Schneeze.
Schneeze.
I've had a lot of Schneeze. That's good.
You get a lot of who let this guy in here?
Oh yeah, God.
Who let this guy
Oh,
in
they'll
here?
let anyone in here, huh?
Kind of pointing at people as you're coming in.
They'll let
Hey,
anyone in
hey,
here.
oh, hey.
I unironically, I love it when people say that.
Yeah,
They'll let anyone in. I go,
yeah.
this is the table.
it's great because it's like this is a guy. He's not exploring anything outside
Yeah.
of
No,
it,
no,
what
no,
he
no, no.
knows.
Dude, it's great.
He knows how
Yeah.
to say that. So yeah. So
yeah.
it was your call.
Yeah, well, then it was. I was thinking about it for a long time, and then I decided
How
not to.
long?
When I was moving, like 6 months to a year.
Oh, wow.
And then when I was moving to LA, I decided not to at the last second. I was going to.
This is
And
kind of
then-
your trust.
Yeah. It
I've
is a
always felt
journey.
Brennan. I've always.
Yeah, and I like the last. I like Brennan. It's my grandma's name. It's my godson's name too. So it's kind of fun.
Sure.
And then when I got there, I made the mistake of telling my manager in LA. I was thinking about going by Brennan. What do you think, Tommy Brennan?
Tommy baby.
And they loved it.
We love the.
So then they were like,
Oh,
I was
that-
like, but I decided not to. And then they were kind of like,
You put it in their
why
mind.
did
Tommy
you
baby,
decide
we've
not
talked to. Listen, we like Brennan.
to? Tommy baby.
Tommy
We
baby,
love
listen.
Brennan.
Keep the Brennan. We
Yeah.
love the Brennan. We can get you a lot of things with the
No
Brennan. name.
Schneeman, all Brennan.
So I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about it for a while, and then made the call like 4 months ago.
When you started doing stand up, how long have you been doing stand up for?
5 years, like in a month or
Okay.
something.
Okay. Wow.
Nice.
That's so were you thinking about that when you started doing stand-up? Were you because I have a silly last name as well, Winkles, very silly.
I think that's
but it's
completely
very fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and I think the same about your name. So for when I started, I was like, I'll do the middle name thing. Thought I would be Grant James, but then it's just like when I started actually doing it, I was like, I gotta go with like my actual name because you can always tell when somebody's got the first name. Brennan sounds like a last name. Which
It is
good.
a last name, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I definitely, I got brought on stage. I'm gonna take my jacket off. Thank you.
This is when you take the steering wheel on a road trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I went up as Tommy Brennan a couple times.
Okay.
When I
started.
started.
When you first started.
I switched back and forth.
Yeah.
Because no one knew who I was anyways. So it didn't matter. And then I felt stupid at like open mics using a
pseudonym
not real name because it doesn't like I could go up there as Chris Rock.
Yeah.
No one
No,
cares.
You're like, no, I'm protecting my identity, my
exactly.
true identity. Like, if anybody at the insurance company I works at finds out about this, I'm fucked.
I did think that for a little
Me
bit.
too,
And I was
yeah.
like, damn, if my job found out I was drinking at a bar
Bombing?
and talking for 3 minutes,
Like bombing. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, thankfully, I've never had a good job.
Yeah.
So
That is nice.
yeah.
It's really freeing once you get away from the good job because then you care about much less, which I think allows your comedy to be better.
I mean, I know nothing else but not caring about.
That's
What
good.
is your job right now?
Just waiting tables.
Oh yeah.
But I'm trying
that's
to. I'm trying to switch it up.
All right.
I'm thinking maybe groundskeeper at a park.
Ooh.
Oh,
I was
that would
think-
be amazing.
I looked into it in the summertime, $22 an hour, and you just because I saw a guy just cutting the bushes and he was listening to music, and I was like, that might be the point of life.
Yeah.
Just trimming some hedges and listening.
And literally
listening to
listening to Drake.
Yeah.
Like that might be the purpose of living.
Yeah.
Is to cut the bushes and you listen to God's plan over and
Just on
over and
repeat.
over again, and then you go bomb.
And
An open mic.
Yeah.
Bomb
Good
the dick
hours,
off.
too.
Can I say this? Did you get any pushback off Brennan? Like were any of your friends going like, who the
Joey
fuck?
Hamburger.
single
Joey
one of my
Hamburger's
friends.
upset about it. I know
Every
that.
single one of my friends hates it.
Who
But
are we
it's annoying
talking?
because it's like everyone that I ask.
What about Drags and Jeff?
Yeah, Drago, he doesn't have. He
Jeff
doesn't have an
fucking-
opinion that I care
Did Jeff
about.
light you
So
up?
it's-
That's funny.
He doesn't
Jeff
even have
did
an
a little
opinion.
bit. Well,
he
Jeff-
has like 3 opinions, which
Exactly.
is like girls are hot, basketball is
good, yeah.
yeah.
I need to write a joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where his head, and he's like, wait,
That's where
in
he
that
falls
order.
on the political spectrum.
yeah, and then he's just like, I have no idea where Afghanistan is or China on a map.
It's because like it's like doesn't fit in any of those categories.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, I don't know where to put this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he didn't. Yeah, he didn't care. He doesn't care enough about anything else. So
Yeah.
Jeff does the thing right. He's like, L.A. You gotta suck the teat. You know,
That's a good
whatever.
Jeff.
Yeah. Well, it's just
It's just annoying.
it's annoying.
Yeah, you just went. You
Do
just
an
go,
impression of an annoying guy.
I mean, if anyone was going to change their name, fucking Dragovich, holy shit. Drop a few consonants out of that
Terrible.
boy or
It's
something.
also there's no way that's how that name is said.
No.
Oh yeah, there's no way we're doing the Serbian correct pronunciation.
You
of
definitely drop like
Dragovic.
3 syllables out of that name when
Yeah,
you go
it's like
Dragovich.
Dragicevic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like basically his whole name.
Yeah, Tim Smith hated it.
Well, I mean, you got a guy named Tim Smith. He's like, what?
I know he's
Yeah.
like why would
You're
you
giving
change your
notes
name?
on names?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, why would anybody ever change their name?
Yeah.
Tim Smith. It's the perfect name.
Tim
2
Smith.
syllables. It's
I love his joke about that. It's like it sounds like a name you'd make up if a stripper asked what your name was. It's Tim Smith.
Yeah,
Tim Smith feels like it's a palindrome. It almost is, isn't it? Except for that
Yeah.
H in there.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a palindrome is.
It's a word spelled the same forwards and backwards.
Oh,
Which
it's not that.
without the H it would be.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Tim Smith
right.
is like that
So-
name is like everyone like every colonial person who like discovered a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is like is Tim Smith.
It would have been Timothy, I suppose, though. Tim is a
There's
real
a lot
modern.
of John Smiths.
Yeah, it's
right?
John Smith,
Yeah.
Tim
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
That fucking
Gary
colonizer.
rapist.
Yeah.
What if there was a Gary on the signing of the Declaration? That'd be cool, dude.
That would
it's
be
like, what the
fun.
hell, Gary? It just says Gary. No last name
Gary.
cited.
He signed it 200 years later.
You just get like a Cody on there. You know what's going on.
Skylar.
Get a Skylar on the Declaration.
It would be such a lamer declaration nowadays.
Yeah.
Skylar Franklin.
Even Tommy would not fit in well on there.
Tommy Jefferson.
Yeah.
No, they would not.
That would be
They would
sick.
not let a Tommy on there.
Oh, I wish he had.
God, names are just like old school names. They do seem better than they are now. I don't know. Like Grant seems like a pretty. I never liked the name Grant, honestly, because I always thought it was too weird because I didn't know anybody
Yeah,
else.
well, it sounds like when you stub your toe.
Grant.
It's like when like parents swear in movies, but they can't actually say the words. It's
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a curse.
I always wanted like a nice like Andrew or something. That's what I wanted to be named.
I wanted
like,
to be named Kevin when I was a kid.
okay
For real?
I don't know where that came from.
I wanted to be named Tony.
Tony.
I was like, Mom, I don't want to be called Tommy anymore. I want to be called Tony.
Tony.
And you're just sitting there like, God, I was so close. I was so damn close.
Dude,
to
literally,
being
because
named.
I was like super into Tony Hawk, of course. And I was like, I got dealt the wrong hand in
Yeah.
life.
This Tommy thing really pigeonholed me.
Is
They call
Tommy-
him it's like the closest possible name to Tommy. And you're like, if only.
Well, so Ryan's cat is named Tony, and when he first got it, I thought he said he named it Tommy, which I thought would have been the funniest.
That would have made me feel
Really
weird.
cute. Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like,
cat
dude, we
after
have to. We're getting too close.
Gotta
Today.
hang out less.
Yeah, no thanks.
If I was Italian, I would name my kid Tony, but short for rigatoni.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
one of
that. Yeah.
That's one of my goals in life.
that's what
Marry an
every
Italian
Tony
woman.
is. It's all short for rigatoni. Damn, dude. All right, that's so. What you been? How long you been going on Brennan now? I just
Like
found
3
out.
4 months.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I did not catch.
I mean, I haven't been like.
Did you change your Instagram?
Yeah, just like slowly though. It was Tommy Brennan.
One letter at a
Schneeman for- yeah, just slowly merged
Tommy
it over.
Schneem.
Schneeman.
Tommy
It was
Schneebren.
a little confusing
Tommy
for a while.
Schneebren.
Bremen was weird.
Did you really have
No.
it said? That would be
It was.
awesome.
I did Tommy Brennan Schneeman for a while.
That's a good idea.
And then
like
eventually
that.
just dropped it.
Well, I like it because everyone has like there's like millions of comics. Jon Stewart,
Yeah,
that's not
his was John Daly, right?
It was John.
no.
Leibowitz.
John Daly's another guy.
John
Wait.
Daly was the golfer.
No, I think
no,
John
no.
Stewart.
Do you think his name was John Daly Show?
I'm not kidding.
No, his name is Leibowitz.
Are you doing a bit right now?
No, wait. I'm sticking with this, dude.
No, it's do not stick with it. Just honestly believe us because
I promise
they
you I'm
didn't
correct.
make the Daily Show.
Yep.
You think they named the show after?
Look at
the
this.
original? No.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yep.
Look at what?
If you're even
Oh, it's not John Daly. Wait, was he going by it?
no, he was going by Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
His name's like Jon Stewart
There's-
Leibowitz.
It is.
Yeah.
You're correct.
There's like a comedic actor and improviser named John Daly.
Yeah, he's
But I don't
the
think he's-
comedy Bang Bang guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
fucking
very
rocks.
funny. Does a really good Bill
I swear I
Cosby
read something.
You did
impression.
not. You didn't read a damn thing.
Oh God, I'm gonna kill myself.
Brother.
I'm changing it back to shit. Wait, who? Never mind. All right. Yeah, Leibowitz. That's a good last name too. Although his friends probably had cool nicknames for him that they hated when he changed. He's probably
Probably.
going by Lebo.
Yeah, I don't. It's
Right?
true. Yeah, Leibs.
I mean,
I don't know. I know one Leibowitz, and that's what
I mean,
a lot of people call him. so-
Lebo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's common to
Yeah.
change your name.
There was a sign too. But the first time my
Tommy
name was
Brennan
like
books
ever on
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
that-
it does sound
hopefully.
like it's a very good LA name.
Yeah.
Schneeman.
Schneeman.
That's a Chicago name. we all know this.
It's,
Schneeman, that guy was good in Chicago,
Uh-huh.
and that guy, he's gonna get stuck opening up for women who have 1 million followers.
Yep.
How'd you get in that rotation, by the way,
Dude,
of opening
that's
opening up
amazing.
for every woman who has 1 million Instagram followers?
I don't know.
I go on this, I check this guy's story, and I go,
Oh, it's incredible.
I go, what's Tommy up to? And I go, who's this? And it's like some woman I've never
Who's so famous?
so famous, and her shows, it's just like 3,000
sold out theaters.
3,036-year-old women who are like, yes! And I'm like, how did I miss? Culturally, how did I miss this?
I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because you aren't those people.
Dude, Tommy is, for the listeners, if you don't know who Tommy Schneeman is, if you're not
It's Brennan.
Tommy Brennan.
Tommy Brennan,
me again.
if you're not a woman who's in the ages of 34 and 49 years old,
You're never gonna see me.
you're never gonna hear a peep of his name, okay?
You're like
And if you're not a racist 18-year-old on the internet, you're not probably gonna know who I am either. So that's,
Our careers are never gonna cross paths.
if you're not a troubled boy who's 4 years younger than me,
if you aren't a regular at the Brick House in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, you're not gonna know
you're
who I am.
not gonna know who the fuck Grant is either.
Yeah, I don't know how that keeps happening, but
You
it's kind of great.
you cornered
dude,
that market. I mean, it's truly congratulations.
I mean, we got to be honest here. The kid is popping on Instagram. Your Instagram goes crazy, dude.
Now,
We've been talking
reels,
about the clip
dude.
economy a lot recently. Okay, now
the
we are
re-
here with
the
the
real,
master.
The real
Let's
gods
see.
have blessed upon thy son.
Yes. Yeah,
All,
I think
all hail the holy real gods, the only true religion.
I think you have to
the only thing
follow
that-
where they lead you, and this Brennan, I think it's a move in that direction.
I'm
So
sticking with it. Yeah,
You listen to the calling.
I did. The reels are they're ruining my life.
Huh?
Yeah, it's all I think about.
yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
it is the only thing that matters.
It's so
What do you-
sad.
Do you
So-
know what I asked for Christmas? Some more reels.
just a pop,
Please,
just a decent pop on reels.
Do you want to ask for
How about these lunatics posting
on
yesterday?
Christmas, dude, and some of them were like not holiday related.
I know.
Yeah.
That was making me really sad. Really, really sad.
I was getting pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here fucking angry. Dude.
I was like, man, I need more reels, but I don't need it from the people that I don't like.
Not on Christmas.
I need more reels for me and my crew,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what I need.
So what? Do your reels bomb ever?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. How do you deal? How do you deal with that?
I delete them.
Do you really?
I've deleted a couple.
Okay. Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like, I'm like, oh, this is like, in a way that's like, I'm like, I can't have this for my psyche.
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
you
like-
know. But yeah, mostly it's just, some of them bomb. But what sucks is when they bomb and like there's no real hate towards them. Like it's just nothing. Because I'd rather like, I've had a couple where people are like, this sucks. And I'm like, I'll take that.
Really?
At least I'm like inciting.
You've
some
gotten to
sort
this
of
sucks?
for a lot, for sure. Especially TikTok. I go down to
Dude, people go crazy in the TikTok comments.
Do you know what I do? Do you know how I do? I tell if I have one that pops on TikTok, and you'll get a bunch of comments. Everyone who anything negative, shut up. Shut up, and I go shut up, and I'll be like on the train and I'll reply shut up to like 100 people, and then you'll get another comment that's like the top comment and be like, this motherfucker really telling everybody to shut up in the comments.
That's great.
And that's
I've
my
seen
move.
And you
do
go
that,
crank
yeah.
one out in the train bathroom.
You go crank,
in between the cars.
you go crank one out in the cars, and then someone knocks and goes, and you go, shut. What are you
Shut
doing?
up.
The fuck? Fuck
What
you.
the fuck, man?
Shut up.
You can't tell someone to shut up
What's
in
the
real
craziest
life.
place you cranked
IRL.
off in? Can you beat Megabus bathroom?
No,
I tied it. I've done that. Yeah.
right there with you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
so.
done. I think that was my lowest crank off. You know, I've done work bathroom.
Yeah,
Plenty of
I've
times.
done like some like nature wanks, but that's not that weird to me.
No,
Like,
that's probably-
that's
back to our
cool.
roots.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
Yeah.
probably the most holy
yeah,
of wanks.
yeah. When you can just let it drop right in the dirt.
That's-
You're like, oh, great, that feels good.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's a
good.
That's a
To
godly
dust you
wank.
shall return.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gone anywhere gnarlier than a bus bathroom. That's for sure.
I can't think of a worse one
The
than
airport bathroom would definitely be worse
I don't
than that.
think I've ever. I've
'cause
never
the-
had
I've
an
done
airport
an
bath.
airport.
because people are doing that. I don't.
that. It was bad. It was on a long
Airport bathroom's
long
crazy
delay.
because you got senators having gay sex
Yeah.
right next to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
well,
you
how do
could
you
be
think I get
having
off?
you could be having gay sex.
You have Republican senators having sex with guys
right next to you.
right next to you.
I mean, it's amazing what noise canceling
You
headphones.
you really have to do some mental work in those scenarios because you know how heinous those bathrooms are. Like you just cannot be like.
Do you know what's crazy? To get like for me in the past to have gotten like performance anxiety / like whiskey dick. And like knowing, like Tommy, you've persevered.
We've come in way harder situations.
Let's
than this.
literally get it together.
Yeah.
This was a bit that this was a premise I used to want to try as like a single man, but also as just a younger, more probably misogynistic, like not personally, but like,
Okay, I'm
you
listening.
would go for some
Just
shit.
kidding. Don't. This is
You
gonna
would go
ruin
for
Tommy's
a
whole
broader
fucking fan
premise
base.
that you might not do once you're a little bit more developed. You know what I mean? You're just trying everything.
yeah.
So I always had this premise, and I don't think I've heard other people talk about this, about how like whiskey dick most of the time is probably a good thing, because if you're that drunk trying to fuck somebody, not being able to do it is gonna like save you from making a mistake.
Yeah.
So because I've like that, what that comes from is like that actually happening.
That happened to me
being
before.
like being like, oh fuck, like being embarrassed that I couldn't get it up. It wasn't even drinking. It was like I had just gotten out of a relationship and I couldn't get it up with like the first woman I was gonna actually just like the second woman in my life I had the chance to have sex with, and I couldn't get it up. And
You're
it was
nervous.
a good thing that
Yeah.
that didn't happen, because it was like a rebound, and she turned out to be a little bit weird, like stalkery. So it was like really good that we didn't have sex.
Dang.
Like
No,
so,
that's good. It's
It's your dick looking out.
I know, but is that might just be that might be a little bit whitewashing the fact that I actually just couldn't perform. You know, I don't.
No, dude.
You
My
think he
dick's
knew?
a genius.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
My-
like the false confidence of that being like, no, it's nothing to do with me.
yeah.
My dick knows this is a bad choice.
Yeah. That guy's smart.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard a premise like that before ever? It seems like a pretty easy, like.
I haven't.
Isn't that kind of weird?
No, I don't think it's that. I don't
Maybe
think
I
it's
should
that
write
easy.
that.
I think you
Yeah.
should
Think so?
Yeah.
Think I should try it?
Absolutely.
work on that a little bit.
All right.
What do you guys think about? We were 5,000 feet in the air. We're on the motherfucking
great.
ground, bitch.
Bitch, you talking about safety?
Bitch, what are you talking about? We on the ground,
We on the ground, bitch.
motherfucker.
It's
Dude.
such a Cat Williams bit.
Yeah. How you gonna tell me, motherfucker, safety hazard, dude?
Yeah, I mean, it is scary that we just fly places all the time. I mean, you fly all the fucking time.
Are you? Yeah.
Are you
guys
flying?
good at
Are you flying first class these days?
I've never once.
What?
No.
What are these-
That's why I
what
got
are-
the
how are
stupid
these-
Amex card though, because I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to commit to an airline.
Yes.
Right.
Delta's the one you want to chase too.
And I'll book. I mean, if a flight is like $14 cheaper, I choose that one. And I
See,
need
now
to
that's
just,
not the move.
I need
That's
to be
poor
getting,
man
yes,
behavior.
exactly.
You have the card, dude. Go for it.
I need to be
because you
committing
need those
to it.
legs to add up
Also,
to your
sometimes
medallion.
Delta can be like $200 more, and in that case, I understand.
Yes.
You know, because it's like, how good is that lounge going to be?
It's not that great.
But
$200 in your pocket,
yeah.
yes.
a little bit better.
But that it is the nicest airline. Am I wrong? It's just
I think
like
it is.
it's the
I'm
nicest.
flying Delta this evening. I'm stoked. They got so many good movies.
I'm gonna get to the
They have good
airport.
movies.
I'm gonna get to the
Yes.
airport 6 hours early.
Dude, I got to the airport 3 hours early. Well, my flight got delayed, and then I ended up being like staying at the airport for like 4.5 hours. But I was kind of having a good time.
we
It
drinking.
can be fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I kind of love. I do not mind a delay when I don't have to get somewhere on time.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm like, I can have a couple 24-ounce airport beers.
dude. I drank.
Costs $63.
Yeah, I will.
I
make
dropped
up that.
I dropped
that,
60.
what I saved.
I
on the flight.
exactly dropped 63
Yeah, dude.
Wait, where?
at the airport bar
Which airport? In New York?
in New York.
Yeah.
For just an insane IPA that's gonna fuck
I
you up.
think I got like four or five beers.
Yeah. I've spent there's a at the Minneapolis airport there's like a Minnesota Wild themed bar.
Oh yeah.
And I've rung up a couple like $80 to $100
Yeah.
tabs there. You get the nachos that are the worst nachos in
Dude,
your
I think
life.
I went to the
$32.
I went to the Vikings on Christmas Eve, and I think I ran up 100
yeah.
at
Yeah.
that. I didn't even
Oh
look.
God, it's horrible.
Can I tell you what I drank?
Yeah.
This is what I drank before, because the Vikings game was at
You're like,
noon.
no.
Yeah. No.
So before
Let's just move on.
like 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. These are like all the drinks I had. I woke up
Oh.
with my brothers, had a Bloody Mary and a beer,
Okay.
Great
but like
start.
a pretty stiff one.
Yeah.
How early? What time you wake up?
10 a.m.
Okay.
All right.
10
For
a.m.
for a noon kickoff.
for a noon kickoff.
Yeah.
Bloody Mary and a beer. Think I did a shot of tequila with my brother.
I did the same exact thing before going to the game the week before.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's just why all three.
You haven't even gotten to the game.
Okay.
I did
I get
a
to the
shot
game.
of vodka to keep it in line
There
with
you go.
the.
That's
I get to the game. I have 2 double rum and cokes
at the game.
with my
Those
little
are each $28.
with my little brother. No. But the guy who was serving us was from New York, and he saw we had New York IDs, so he was plugging.
Oh,
He
okay.
was giving us like ringing us up for beers, giving us double rum and cokes
Oh, that's a hero move.
because we like live in the same neighborhood, you know.
Okay.
So just love that man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 2 double rum and cokes. I had an IPA and a seltzer at the game.
I mean, why the mixing?
Yeah.
I don't. Dude,
Also, what is this new
I'm-
rum and coke phase you're going?
I don't know,
through?
man.
Is it-
I'm literally drunk.
Years late to the rum and coke.
No, I'm not. I'm going back to my roots. My 17-year-old roots.
Yeah.
Which is drinking rum and cokes at parties.
And then an IPA in the middle of it with just like a 6% or 7%.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, that combination makes you feel like you just did acid. Yeah.
It sounds so
Dude,
gross.
IPAs go so fucking hard. It's insane. They go too
hate
hard.
it.
Dude,
Like,
I'm-
I hate them, but I also love them.
Dude,
Like,
I'm literally in my section, life of the party, starting chants, wave. Like these other guys, we're getting the wave. We got a whole stadium wave going.
You started the wave?
These other guys did. I was kind of, but they were right next to me.
You're
But
kind of taking credit for it.
I was
You
like,
think you inspired them though by your presence?
here's what I'm saying. I was like coming off the bench, 6-man on the wave.
Okay.
Okay, so they were like the starting 5, and I was like, I'm coming in off the bench.
You're putting up 14.
I'm putting up,
Yeah.
I'm putting up 14
given
on the,
the
wave.
cushion.
Okay. And then I'm wasted.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude.
Is this pre-seltzer, pre-IPA, post-IPA?
I did IPA, 2 rum and cokes back to back, doubles, IPA, and with a seltzer.
Yeah.
The seltzer at that point is like, you might as well drink a ginger ale. That's like the most, like, it's just leveling everything out.
I
in your
literally in my
stomach.
head I was like, this is water, so
Yeah.
this is good. Get home, it's like 4 p.m. Get a little Irish coffee.
Oh my god. What the? See,
Shit
why
my
don't you
pants
just
instantly?
Yeah, why don't you just coast on beers?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
That's my move.
I'm literally just going off instinct, and I'm just like, I need to get a little caffeine. I need to like bounce back. Anyways, I sipped that for like a few hours, so I kind of,
Okay.
I kind of coast off that. Then I switched the beer, Modelo's,
Nice.
Modelo's.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I
That's a
felt
wild choice.
so shitty on Christmas.
I
Yeah.
got tuned up on Christmas Eve. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that was Christmas.
Eve.
Like Vikings was
Yeah,
Christmas Eve. The
yeah,
Vikings
true.
fucking won off that.
That was a
field
great
goal.
game.
Oh, it was amazing.
61 yard.
yarder. We might have a
61
kicker for the first
I
time
know.
in our lives.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone lost their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was at the game the week before where we came back 33 points down.
Biggest
the fucking
comeback
Vikings.
in NFL
yeah.
history.
It's dude.
It's our year.
the
That's
stadium is a vibe, bro.
Dude, the
it's
stadium-
It's crazy.
I've never been to a game there.
Oh man,
This was my first one.
it's fucking wild.
It is a
It's-
spaceship.
The skull chant has to be electric.
It's
Dude,
pretty cool.
They
It's
play
pretty
they
cool.
play the music where like they go boom boom, like when you're watching like an intense sci-fi and they hit you with that
Yeah.
boom boom and
Yeah.
and that just is rupturing the stadium and you're like, I'm gonna kill someone. It makes you feel insane.
If we don't start the wave right now,
You're
I'm
like-
gonna turn to violence.
You're like drunk and you're like, we have to literally kill a guy because I feel absolutely insane right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's sick, man. You gotta
I
go.
gotta go.
Yeah. Definitely.
Dude, check this move by my uncle on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
We've never done this before, but we go to my grandma's. We do that every year. Go to my grandma's. I got 43 first cousins on that side.
Is that
So
a real
there's-
number?
Yeah, 43.
Oh my.
One house.
So, yeah, so like,
Holy
and they all
shit.
have kids now and stuff. And
Dude, that's
so,
2 football
Woo!
teams.
Oh, yeah, there's
That's 2 rosters.
so many, and they're bad football teams. but they're
They're-
That's the
rostered.
fucking.
They
That's
are-
the fucking Browns versus the damn Raiders
Yes,
right there.
dude. And so there's probably, I don't know, there's probably 60 to 70 people there.
That's
And,
Okay,
uh,
it's like you're bringing people's
wild.
partners.
We got spouses, we got kids, we got great grandkids. Like it's crazy, and my uncle decides this year he's gonna make a jug of Cosmos, pre-made like
like cran
Cosmopolitans.
vodka.
They're
Cran.
basically
That's
like a
what it
vodka
is.
cranberry martini.
Yeah.
I think is like what
so
a
just
Cosmo
vermouth,
is.
cram,
But he
Yeah, I think so.
sweet vermouth.
And maybe
1000%
lemon
he
juice?
doubled the vodka in it.
Okay.
And so I get there and I'm like, what's everyone drinking? And my aunt is like, Eric made these Cosmos, but I would water it down. And I was like, soft.
Shut up.
I have 2
Stupid
solo
bitch.
cups full of them.
Pussy.
And then I got to get
You're going pints of the fucking
Oh, dude,
martini.
16 ounces. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's strong, but it's not that bad. The cranberry really cuts it. And then my grandma's like, Tommy, we're doing Christmas carols, and you need to play the piano. So
you play
I'm,
piano?
I'm down there, yeah, and I'm fucking these songs up so hard. I noticed it was like I very rarely like am conscious of like, okay, now I'm drunk.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really notice the tipping point, but like playing the piano and realizing
You're
I
telling
was
me,
like,
brother, I was drinking. I had no idea. I
it
had
was
never
the
even
second
heard of
double
it.
rum and coke.
It was the first drink I had was the tipping point. I thought I was cool the whole day.
Oh god. Yeah, it was bad, and so I went Cosmos to my aunt gave us. Oh man, I did the exact same thing as you. And I'm giving you so much shit. My aunt gave me a 6-pack of some IPA, so I drank one of those, and then
Dude, those
and then we get home
go
and we
hard.
have these drinks called Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah.
You guys drink those?
I've had those before. Yes, it's
I
like
think
a
it's a
warm.
Minnesota-
Well, I'll have a Tom and Jerry. Hold the Tom. I don't like that cat. Just give me the Jerry. He's fun.
Some guy named Jerry is at the bar. He's like, hell yeah, dude.
It's like
Fuck this guy.
Thanks, man.
that's like it's
Way
like a
down,
Midwest
yeah.
cabin thing. Like
Yeah,
you make the
big time.
batter. You
Yeah,
know?
it's the batter.
Is it
and then-
rum? Do you
and
put in
it's
it?
rum and brandy and this batter. And I had 2 of those when I got
Batter?
home. I woke up.
Eggnog?
My
It's
godson woke
kind
me
of-
up at 6:45.
Oh,
Christmas
no.
morning, and I thought I was gonna throw up.
Yeah.
I yacked.
Oh, you did?
Christmas,
Christmas?
morning.
Damn. Merry Christmas, Tom.
Yeah.
And then everyone changed, all my brothers and my mom, they changed all the gifts to me from Puka Claus, which is a fun,
That's a fun bit.
that was a good,
They went and changed. Actually wrote.
yeah, they put on new stickers.
That's nice.
Way to commit to the bit.
Two
to the family.
two Tommy from Puka Claus.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's good.
I know.
I'm trying to think if there's a better one. Puka Claus is fine. It doesn't really flow.
Yeah.
No, it's because it's just
How
fuck
can
you.
we punch that up?
Puka Claus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I've never. Are you a puker usually? Are you a puker?
No,
No,
Okay,
not
mine.
not
No,
not
not.
really, but I'm not above it, obviously.
I'll puke if I'm sick, but not from drinking ever. It's probably a bad thing, honestly. Like
There are times it would help.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not like I never puke like the night of. It's just the next morning I'm like sometimes, especially when it's like I mean I had like 20 drinks the 3 drinks the whole
Like,
day.
you should
Dude,
vomit.
me and my brother counted them. Also, my little brother had the same amount of drinks as I did. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's like a chef and he's like a psycho.
Yeah.
well, also you were tuned,
Huh?
so you're not gonna be like hammered, being like, hey man, you're kind of lit up right now.
Yeah, but he like woke up and he was like had it together, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I was hurting all Christmas. I mean, I showed up and it was fine, but
He showed up.
I showed up, dude. I had
punched
like
in.
24 drinks. I think I counted them up, and I think I had like 24 drinks. But it was over the course of like 12 hours.
I actually didn't really have such a booze filled like Christmas Eve Christmas this year. We did Festivus, got pretty drunk at that. Even that, I didn't really. I kind of held back. I only had like 4 beers, but again, IPAs. So it was just like you're still kind of tanked after 4 IPAs.
yeah, I also weigh 140 pounds.
Yeah, that's true. The
So that's, like,
that night
gonna
that
kill
we
me.
went out after Acme though, me and Joey shut the bar down and got
Really?
pretty drunk that night. So
I was at
yeah.
a tipping point. I was
Yeah.
like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Dude, Joe,
that was
dude,
wise.
drinking with Joey, he's pushed me.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Dude. I think I've told you this. He was like the one person who, when he is like, he's moving to New York, I was like, this is sad. Like, I was sad.
I can't
I was
wait.
sad when you left.
He's gonna be my best
No,
friend.
I was
Oh,
sad
yeah.
when you left, but that was during the pandemic, so it didn't really feel like a true
Yeah.
like demarcation of like, oh, we've been hanging out like me and Joey would go out and drink like
Dude, you need
once
to
a
make
week
your
at
move.
least. Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't
do
know. We'll
love
see.
the Joey just turned right as that show was ending, and he just goes, "You want a drink?" And it was like, I love that question. I'm like, "You guys want to grab one?"
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
like, "Do you want a drink?" It's like,
Well,
yes.
it's like be on the same page as me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hide it.
Yeah.
Be on my level, and then I go to Joey and I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah,
We were-
exactly.
oh, yeah, and it's so fun, dude. Then you get out and you're just talking shit, man. We
All
had a
my-
nice little
all
shit
my
talk
comedian
session
friends,
that night.
Like so many of my comic friends are like sober these days.
many.
That's what we were talking
I
about.
fucking
It's like
do all these-
annoying.
I do these shows with them in New York, and like I'm not gonna be the only one drinking. So if I have like all these sober comic buddies who are like not drinking. Like, okay, I'll have one after my set, but then like.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice to meet another comedian who's also a psycho.
Who can tie one on.
Also losing grasp of the reality.
But this is what we were talking about. It's
it's more fun.
Wasn't this the whole reason we started doing this? Like, was to be able to fucking go out and be up, like close down bars on a Tuesday?
Yeah, and it's like I'm doing my set. I'm having my set, and then when I'm done, it's time to play.
I did say something ridiculous then. We were at this bar just hammering beers, and I'm just like, see, this, I consider this work. And I'm just like, I was completely serious too, and I'm like, this I consider
I agree.
being on the clock, just draining tall boys with Joey Hamburger.
We're networking.
With guys that I've known forever.
I'm networking with guys I've known that I'm just telling the same stories over and over.
Patting myself on the back for being a hard worker.
Talking shit about the same fucking people. God damn,
man.
That's so funny.
I will say the weekends are where it's like that the travel weekends. That's where I have tried to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, that's
because
you can't get on a plane.
It just can't be back to back weekends. Because at the end of that second one, you're like, I'm dying,
dude. I can't do it. Just
apart.
working a job, I can't.
Yeah,
I get like one night a week.
Yeah.
Because you can get so behind so fast, like and not even on like big things, but just like everything. It'll be like, oh
dude,
shit, I drank 2 weekends in a row. I don't have clean laundry. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
because you do the bare minimum just to get by.
Yeah.
And also, you have to like I have to edit a thing, write a thing. I have to get off of work.
Yeah.
And immediately start creating
working again. Yeah.
And that's just before my if I do a mic or a show.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay, I want to do pretty good for that too.
Yeah.
And I'm like immediately like on my laptop, like on the phone with comedians, be like, oh, what about a guy who's dumb, you know? And then like trying to figure out something. You know, I have to.
There.
And if I have to like, what if a guy? That's the basis of every comedy character. Here's a guy. What if he was stupider? Yeah, run that back. Run that back 20 times. Let's go. But yeah, you just gotta be on the ball.
That is why I think like the social media stuff can drive you insane. Like, because I don't know what your schedule is like, but it's like I try and post once a week, you know. So even like you can get ahead, but you
12 times a day, man.
Dude, you tweet a lot, bro.
Huh?
You tweet a lot.
I'm just
every time every time I get in on the Twitter, I'm like, what the fuck stupid shit is Tommy saying that has 100,000 likes?
Dude,
right
it's
now?
so stupid. I really want to tweet worms. What did I say on that?
I don't know. It was the
worms are just plants that can move around a little bit.
You should tweet that.
Yeah,
it's true.
Should. What's holding you back on that one?
I don't,
yeah, like he's
I don't know.
like,
Maybe change around a couple words.
You tweet 12 times a day. You're like, can't pull the trigger on
that
that.
one's that one's not done.
We're gonna let
yet.
that one simmer in the crock pot
The crock
of
pot
my
of
brain
life.
that's full of mush.
The crock pot of life.
Oh God, I hate. Yeah, I try to do like once a week, but it does stress you out when you're like, I have to edit a video, which is such a dumb thing to be stressed.
But it takes a long time.
But
like everything adds up because you go, all right, I'm gonna give myself like an hour or two to like bang this out, and then all of a sudden you're working on the captions or something, and you're just like, this is taking 45 minutes to do 50 seconds of caption.
Yeah.
And it's just getting all the timing right, getting the cuts right, getting it.
Oh yeah, and I get props. It's just so funny to be at like Home Depot stressed out and be like, that bucket's not gonna work.
Yeah.
No, we need a way longer chain for this,
dude.
Need a chain.
Dude, kudos to you for doing the fucking sketches because that is so much more work than cutting down stand-up clips. It's insane.
Yeah, especially if you do sketches like me, where it's just like, you know, the sketch is not that funny, so I'm just like, looks like I'm gonna have to put in 1,000 sound effects.
Better add some squeaky noises.
Looks like I'm gonna have to put in 1,000 squishy fart noises.
Add some clown honks to this.
Otherwise, this thing's just not gonna play.
Oh my God,
looks like I didn't write anything, so
fix it in post.
See, we got to do all this shit. We deserve to have a couple beers with the fellas.
Yes,
I'm 34 years old.
Yeah,
and I'm getting out of a relationship like at Home Depot. Like, I gotta get a better chain.
Yeah, it's like for kids or don't have clothes.
Yeah, no, I don't. Dude, that's why Christmas is so big because like you get boxers and socks.
Yeah,
huge.
It's huge.
I got a nice pair of socks yesterday.
Yeah,
merino wool.
Oh,
you love to see it.
That's massive.
All right, what was some Christmas? Let's talk gifts.
I got I got a Bluetooth speaker.
Nice.
So I had the same Bluetooth speaker for like 7 years. Never really thought much of it. I mean, I traveled with it everywhere, whatever.
Yeah.
The second you lose that, you're like, I need music everywhere that I go.
Yeah, I
didn't really notice it, but like hotels, I bring it on the road and stuff.
Oh, well, it's great to just have it in the
in
room.
the shower.
I feel insane with headphones in like a hotel room, or when I'm by myself in a room with headphones on. It
feels unsafe.
It feels
Someone
a little.
could sneak up.
I like to be mobile though. Like, you know, you can move from room to room with the headphone. I mean, I get what you guys are saying.
Hotel room, you
but
got one speaker going on. You got your notes.
Yeah.
You know, you got the game on.
The big game.
You got the big game on.
Yeah.
You know, showers running, just in case you want to pop in.
Showers running the whole time you're in there.
Dude, I got a shirt in there trying to unwrinkle.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's always.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice having a speaker.
Maybe get a little water going in those weird little cups. Why don't they give you a bigger cup?
Maybe double rum and Coke.
cups.
When you get in there and there's a glass cup, that's fun.
Oh, that's
nice.
how you know you're at a Hilton.
I know, but I saw that thing on Todd Barry's Crowdwork special. He talks about those.
Okay.
He's like, they just like spray them down and wipe them out.
Oh,
how does
yeah.
Todd know that?
He heard
I go
somewhere.
by. I call him Todd.
Yeah, Toddy boy.
I call him Toddy.
Yeah.
I call him
him
Mr.
Hot Toddy.
Barry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he made that up or not, but that scares me. So I like the plastic ones.
That is kind of
Also, I feel like if old Toddy said it,
I mean, he's an absolute road dog.
I mean that dude, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows the ins and outs.
He stayed in a couple.
I love the
hotels.
look of that guy's fucking face. You know what I mean? Just like
He's just kind of mad at you already.
Dude, he followed me and complimented a joke of mine,
what a great feeling.
and I went, all right, I guess I'll never quit.
Yeah.
Where did he follow you?
At
Revision Lounge.
Revision.
I knew it. Yes.
Revision. This is back in the day. This one Revision was a little
Dude,
better.
It was popping for a hot second.
Dude, I feel like I screwed you.
Oh, yeah,
one
that was
day.
tough. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I guess a good room. And
No,
then,
but dude, that's happened every time I've done that room.
Dude, that time we did it, that was like one of the worst shows I've ever
I know.
seen.
But then I'll just
Remember
show up.
Ryan?
Oh, dude, Ryan had
had like a
totally did.
legendarily bad set.
Legendary
For no
bomb.
reason. It was just like,
Just break down a little bit.
no, I don't even think, it didn't seem like it was on him. It was just like, it was horrible that night.
Yeah,
it was like a death room.
It was bad, man. But it's so weird because then I'll pop in there and just be like, oh, I'll see a buddy, and then it'll be hot, and I'll be like, Sarah, can you fucking throw me on?
Yeah, well, it's Tommy. Well, I was in New York, and you were like, "Hey, I'm hosting this show. It's been super hot lately.
I'm
Come
not
by,
lying
we'll
to
get
you.
your spot." So I come,
This motherfucker.
and they're all like, "Dude, Gary Goldman was just here. Todd Barry was here the week before."
It's
and I
true.
think it was all true, but I was just at the
What if
start.
it's all
of the
it's all
breakdown.
lies?
Yeah,
I'm just lying. To your
I
fucking
did
face.
see a picture of Gary Goldman. Otherwise, I would be.
I would
convinced it was a lie.
not. Yeah, I'm not trying to screw my butt. I'm trying to get my buds on hot shows.
I think I've done it 5 times. One time was okay.
It's a cool fucking place. Like, I wish, like, that should be a hot, because the bar is cool, the fucking room is cool.
You know what room's nice? The Easy Lover in Brooklyn.
I don't know what that
that
is.
bar. I think it's called Easy Lover.
Dude, what
We'll
was the
talk
name of that bar by your work that we went to, like, with Clay, with the Budweisers, the $3 buds, with the pool tables up on the, do you know the one I'm talking about?
$3 Budweisers in New York.
That's Williamsburg.
Carmelo's. It's $2 on tap.
What?
That's the spot.
Yeah,
I love that bar.
It is the evil bar where like you walk in there and you're like, some evil is among us.
Yeah, shit has happened here.
It's the only bar where like a woman tried to like kill me and I did not know her or speak to her. And it's like whatever. It's like a whole. I told it on the podcast before, but
Oh, yeah, that was that bar.
That bar.
Okay.
Legitimately tried to take your life.
like kind of.
She was all like coked up, right?
She was like just coked up and just like talking shit to me and my little brother.
That does seem
because me and my little brother we play pool and like we'll go into a bar at like 6 p.m. not even to drink just to like catch a game, you know. And
Big game.
You're drinking too, though.
I'm having a beer, but we're not like you want to drink.
Yeah, you're not Joey Hamm.
Where do you want to play pool?
Yeah.
And this woman was just like immediately just yelling at us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just like, all right, yeah, cool. And it just, everything she said, we were like, hey, we're just, okay. And just ramped up until like she got her like a boyfriend to like get on us.
Oh, God.
And it got to a point where he picked up a ball because she just told the boyfriend that like we said something to her. We didn't say anything.
Yeah.
She just lied.
Oh, she's just crazy.
She's just crazy, saw us and was just like, those two are going down.
She's like, I am kind of losing interest in my boyfriend. I'd like to watch him beat the shit out
do
of
a
him.
felony.
It ended. I'll tell you the full. I said it on the podcast before, so I don't want to say it again. But I'll tell you in person if you're hanging on. It ended with the boyfriend picking up a cue ball. And he's gonna right across the table, gonna throw it at my face, and I have like my skateboard, and Mark has a pool stick, and we're like about to fight this guy, and I'm like, am I gonna get beamed in the fucking head?
Yes.
With a cue ball, and I was like,
Oh
I don't know what she told you, man, but we didn't say anything, and he's just like, he's crazy, and I'm like, let's not get into it, man. I don't know what the fuck she said to you, but she's lying, and he's just like, and I'm like, and he put it down.
Whoa.
And then we just ran out of there.
You know why?
And then
Because he knew.
He knew.
He
I was just
fucking
gonna
knew.
say that.
Then we went to another bar where my little brother knew the bartender, and we tell her the whole story, and she goes, I mean, it's crazy. Well, I mean, you know, Mercury's in retrograde right now. And we went, oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
God.
I guess Mercury
I hate
is.
that.
Anyways, yeah, that bar, it's Carmelo's.
That bar is like the coolest 20-year-olds you'll ever see in your life are hanging out drinking.
Yeah, it's a
there.
lot of
That was the
20-year-olds, like
vibe I
baggy
got.
jeans, like
Yeah.
skaters hang out there.
Yeah.
They
Like
all follow you on Twitter.
gangs, like, yeah, just like fucking gangbanger guys, like $2
They had-
Budweisers.
They had cheap whiskey too, right? Like cheap whiskey shots.
Dude,
as well.
I'll go there after the Nook show and just.
Dude, the prices are unbelievable.
Yeah,
we went there after
You
the
can
Nook,
have
didn't we?
you can have 4 or 5 drinks and pay $13.
Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
Midwest
That-
prices,
No,
right?
it's
there.
better than Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like
It's
literally
crazy,
like, is
yeah.
this bar like in with the mob? Like, where are you getting
It is
$2
Carmelo's.
Budweiser on draft? Like, what is that?
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a mob
Yeah.
name, like a movie.
Yeah,
There's,
Carmelo's.
God, dude,
It's
New
sick.
York is such a good drinking town.
It's-
Like I was
No,
blown
it's-
away
that's
by
what
that.
scares
I
me
didn't
about
really
living
know
there.
that, until
Are you,
going
so
there.
you're fully in LA.
I live there, yeah, but I hate it.
I knew.
love
I
New
told
York.
you that when we were watching
Yeah.
the game. You, me, and
the big game.
John Kennedy. We were watching the big game.
John
Yeah.
Kennedy.
At that one Irish bar, and like, where were we at? Near
West
Midtown?
Village or something. Oh yeah, we were in Midtown.
I think we were closer.
Yeah.
I think we were like,
Close to the
But
donut
doesn't
shop.
doesn't everybody kind of hate LA who lives there?
Yeah,
Like that's a thing.
Like I hate
right?
it for what I knew that it was gonna be, but I'm trying to work in TV, and that side of it is like inspiring. I've met a lot of cool people, but
yeah.
the stand-up side is just not. And like, you don't have to like live in the city, like in the world.
No, you have to. Everyone lives out in the suburbs in their own secluded
Yeah.
area, and then they drive.
really
out.
isolated.
You go to a show, and then you go to a hang or whatever, and then you like go home. Like New York, you have to be in the city. Someone's gonna try to fight you with a pool ball.
Yeah,
And, like,
you live in it.
yeah.
You don't get privacy.
Yes.
You don't get
Which
your
I
own thing. Really.
love in a way.
I
It
know,
does
it's-
kind of burn me out in New York a little bit, but I like it way more. LA just feels like fake. There's no like identity.
I will say, if you're taking it easy on the drinks, New York, you can do good.
Yeah.
Like, because
What do you mean do good?
like it won't burn you out.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and if you, it's like you got to take it easy, and then also like you just kind of have to like dial into what you're doing,
Yeah.
and yeah, because if you start thinking about like the ecosystem that you're in, it can be crazy.
Because it's too big there. It's too big to think about.
It's crazy
Because you're not just
I
like,
fucking
ooh,
love
I can
it.
just like quick move up the ladder here. It's
Yeah.
like, no, there's it's way too big of an animal kingdom.
How many comics do you think there are in New York City?
132,000.
Yeah, how many people? Everyone's a comedian.
yeah.
Everyone did
They're
one
all
mic.
funnier than us.
They've all got a decent 5.
There's like
Gotta be 1,000.
no,
right?
there's like 5. There's like 3 to 5,000, I think, in the Facebook group alone.
Jesus.
Wow.
So probably 5. But here's the thing: how many people are kind of, or they just people don't really do it.
They're
Yeah.
doing it, yeah, but they're not. You're like, how often are you getting up?
So I imagine
Maybe
the
once or
fringe,
twice a
like
month.
you
How
get
often
fringe,
are you just involved?
you get
in
fringe
the
people in
community?
every scene. The New York level of that, and LA, I assume, has got to be so insane. Like where you look at somebody who like does one set a year, and you're like, that person's insane. Why do they show up ever?
Yeah,
but that has to be. There's literally 1,000 of
Yeah,
them.
that
in New
guy's.
York.
Yeah, that guy's.
There's
in
1,000
That guy's
of
in the
those.
group.
Yeah.
Because there are people that think like being in New York or LA means like, and then you can go.
That's
do,
a
like,
credit
the
alone.
Open mic at the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I'm pretty close.
Uh-huh.
Because David Spade performs here, so
Yeah.
I just need to be seen by the right person.
Yeah. David Spade.
Yeah, David.
Yeah,
Spade
the Kingmaker.
specifically. Yeah. He's out there just granting wishes.
Spade.
But yeah,
He did have that TV show for a while that he was putting a lot of
He
good
was-
young comics on.
yeah.
That was cool.
Lights Out. Go check out our good friend David Spade.
Please. He needs it.
He needs a little boost.
He'll hear
He
this.
needs a bump.
He'll
Come
hear
on.
this.
Cool boost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the crazy people in LA are a little more visible than in New York, I think, too. Like the comics, I mean, because like in LA, there's not. In New York, there's like the underbelly of the open mic scene, where there's like people you'll never ever see.
Yeah.
Because there's mics that you'll never go to.
Yeah.
And there's bars that you'll never set foot in. In LA, it's like there's less of that, so they show up to the good shows
club
and
ones
the
and
club
stuff,
mics
yeah.
and stuff.
Well,
And
they
then you
create their own
see-
scene in New York because there's so much space.
Yeah.
There's like I've been to mics where it's like, oh, this is usually where the crazy people hang out.
Yeah, I've
which
never
are really
seen
fun.
any of these
It's where
That
everyone's.
exists here too, weirdly enough.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like 3 mics.
There's 3 mics
that
where
it's
people
like,
only do those mics.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well,
it's
I
like
don't
its
like.
own
Are they
circulating.
kind of weirdly hot mics?
No.
I
mean, kind of. It's like the Moose. Have you done that one?
No.
That one
Because
can
you
be fun.
stand out there a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, but the guy who runs it is like so weird.
John.
I'm just talking in general.
Yeah,
the guy,
yeah,
The
yeah.
guy at
the
these
guy
mics.
who
But
runs
you
it.
would have to be weird to run that. Any mic
Yeah, I
like
went to
that,
a weird
you know?
one in New York one time. That was like, I was like, oh wow,
This is what this is. You kind of look around and you just go, holy shit.
it's kind of fun to pop in.
Yeah, because you can typically do a lot better than anybody
Yeah.
else who's been on the show.
Dude, my second day in LA, I'm waiting in line at the Hollywood Improv mic, and this guy standing next to me looks like a normal guy, and this other woman is behind me, and this guy goes, hey, I've seen you around to her. He's like, but I haven't seen you in a while. She's like, yeah, no, like I haven't been getting up a lot. She's like, how about you? He's like, yeah, I've been getting up a lot. She's like, nice, where? And he's like, I'll get up anywhere. Like lately, I've been doing a lot of like pop-ups in like grocery stores,
Yeah.
and, like, stuff like that. And he said it so calmly, and
Yeah.
my head like whipped around, and he noticed, and he was like, he's like, yeah, like you can post COVID, like you can do pop-up shows.
I mean, you can yell at anybody
Uh-huh.
and not post or pre anytime.
It was just such a. It was my second day in LA, and I was like, what am I doing?
I know a guy who goes to the park
Yeah,
and does them, and he keeps trying to
a
get me
little
to
amp.
lamp, and he keeps trying to get me to go, and I go, that sounds like such a bad time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, my guy's over here seeing a hot produce section and setting up a microphone.
And they're like, dude, this is the cooler area. Get out of the damn produce
I go,
section.
I
man."
already will do a club, and I'm like, I'm bothering these people.
Yeah,
I have that,
and they're supposed
me.
to be here.
and they're supposed to be, so I better do good.
Mm-hmm.
And they pay, and I'm already just like, I don't want to bother them, so I'm gonna try and do well. And I'm go to a what?
There's an entitlement there.
I don't want
That's
to. I
like-
don't like comedy that much.
Nobody does.
No.
If you're at the park, what is a better way? Like,
I
I would
don't like
rather see a
doing that.
fucking thunderstorm rolling in
I
when
barely
I'm
like
chilling
doing
at the
comedy
park.
in a
Yeah.
club.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Like then have a man approach me with a fucking
well, because you're
microphone.
cranking one out outside.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, dropping it in the dirt,
Every
dude.
show I do, there's a part of me where I'm like, if it gets canceled, I wouldn't be. I would there to be a part that's happy. Like if this got canceled.
I was feeling that way last week just because I was feeling very lazy. But
The
it's
Sisyphus
always
mic,
fun.
I was like, I kind of
Ooh.
hope it gets canceled.
Oh, we had a tough go the other night at Sisyphus.
This
it was
week?
yeah,
It was
like
negative 12.
yeah, and it had snow. It was like the worst day of driving.
I could not believe we were still doing
Yeah,
it.
we did it, and it was like
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
as
had
bad
fun
as it looked like
Could've
it
been.
was. Yeah,
Sure.
Like there was probably 20 people here,
It's pretty full.
but
Full.
they were not hot.
Yeah.
like
No.
they were cool, but I put everybody up because people risked the biscuit to come out, so it got
Dude, I canceled the show Thursday
yeah.
and Wednesday because
Yeah.
Was it storming there too?
no, I was supposed to go to North Carolina to do a thing, and then I was like, they put on too many people on the show, and I was like, thankfully my buddy booked it, so like my good friend. So I like wasn't. It was like I got to cancel with like a good friend who's like,
Yeah.
fine, you'll do it another time. But I was like, the club put on too many people, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make my money back. I'm late. I was like, it was like the week before. I was like, and like I'm moving out of my apartment right now. Me and my girlfriend broke up. Sorry, and I was just like depressed, and then I had this show in Brooklyn, and I was just like depressed, tired, and had moving stuff to do, and I was like, I'm not gonna do a set with a bad attitude
in North Carolina.
No, I'm not gonna do that in North Carolina. I'm not gonna make my money back. And then Thursday I was gonna fly back, do a show, and then had work Friday.
Oh my God.
And then fly to Minneapolis, and I was like,
that's pissing me off. You just saying that right
yeah,
now.
And I was like,
I'm
not Mark Norman. I'm not like only he does that.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like, I'm not gonna do comedy. Like even if there are 15 people at this Brooklyn show, even if there's 8, I'm not gonna like do it bad.
Dude, it's Christmas week.
Yeah.
Like this is the week where you get to go. Fuck that.
Fuck that. And the booker was just like, totally no. If you cancel. I just said, I mean, like, no one's going to listen to this podcast. I mean, well, but I was just like,
sick.
I was just like, I'm sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I'm sick. Just want to play it safe. And he was like, totally.
That became such a more legitimate excuse.
And you know what? I didn't want to show up doing bad comedy.
Yeah.
I didn't have it in me.
Because I've done it plenty of times.
I've done it too.
Like,
I did that. I did it a couple of weeks ago, and it just makes everything worse.
It makes everything worse. Yeah. It's gonna make me feel worse that night. I'm gonna go back to my empty apartment.
Yeah.
If I can't just be in it mentally, fuck that.
It's one fucking show.
I'll come back next week with a better attitude.
There we go. A
you
growth
know?
mindset. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do this to me and other people.
I think that's
so selfish.
It's a good place to wrap. I think
that's the fucking.
I
I need to do it for me. Who are you for? Who?
Next time you cancel, say all of that.
To the okay, yeah, man, yeah. There's literally 1,000 million white guys.
Yeah. There are guys who would kill me to do this spot right now.
Yeah, and let them.
Guys
do
who
it
would push me on the subway tracks just for this 5-minute.
For like a chance.
Yeah,
yeah. I need to watch Netflix and pack my boxes
and be sad.
I need to. I need tea. I need an Earl Grey tea.
Tea does sound good right now.
Oh, I'm gonna rip a tea when I get back to my mom's apartment.
Okay, well, Tommy, FKA Schneems, thank you for doing the show. Last minute clutch coming through.
Dude, thanks
I hit
for
you
coming,
up
man. I was so happy this morning when I found out you were
because I was like, who are we gonna like? Me and Tomcat can crank one of these out on our own, but it's like, dude, we got Schneems in town.
Might as well.
Dude, we can't call him Schneems. We can't call him Schneems.
No, you can call me
dude.
Schneems.
Okay, not publicly though. I'll
sorry,
bleep
man.
that. I'll bleep that. What do you wanna plug, dude?
The Roommates in Law podcast. Tim Smith, formerly mentioned on this pod. Every week.
And their sketches. They're
and
funny.
Sketches, yeah, on Instagram.
Get on Tommy's Instagram. He's doing numbers.
And then get off my Instagram.
yeah. Some Kid Tommy on Instagram. All the social medias. I'm terrible on Twitter though. Don't go there.
Dude, you're pretty good, man.
No, I don't do shit.
You know, I'm a fan.
Thanks. I appreciate you.
Tommy supporting Tommy.
Tommy supporting Tommies.
Yeah, that started before we ever met each other.
Well, I saw that Narnia video that you made during COVID.
Oh
yeah, that was a good one.
That was kind of the best thing I've made.
It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Damn. I'm going to start a Narnia series, so go follow for that.
Hell yeah.
Dude, everyone wants to do a series if they get one good thing.
Oh, yeah.
I tell Clay every day, I'm just like, we need to make another video that gets 5 million views.
Yeah. That's all we need to do.
That should be the series
right
that
now.
you work on.
Yeah.
Just something that'll get 1 million views. Oh, my TikTok hit 1 million views the other day. That one that
Yeah,
I was
dude.
watching the other day. Stoked about
all
that.
my homies in the algo wave.
Yes.
All my homies hit an algo tsunami.
Follow us
Shout
on
out Reels.
TikTok. And shout out Reels. Hashtag Reels.
Shout out real guys.
Hashtag funny Reels.
Real guys, we love you.
I'm going to be opening for Mike Racine January 14th here at Sisyphus, so come to that.
Oh, yeah.
And Tommy, you got anything?
I have some things in January.
You don't want to let us know what they are?
I forgot. I think I'm at Greenwich Comedy Club at some point.
At some point.
Good. Just
I
check
agreed
out
to
the
do a
Greenwich
Greenwich Comedy Club show.
Just follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's where
But,
we're all posting all our
really-
shit.
Please.
Wait, I'll be back here in March, 10th and 11th.
Hell yeah.
Dude, are you
Headlining
coming to
here.
New York anytime soon?
Yeah, I'll be there in January.
Interesting.
Okay.
We'll have some things coming up. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, dude.
I heard at some point Greenwich.
At some point,
I'll be there.
listen, people are talking.
Oh god.
People are talking. I'm gonna do Greenwich with 12 people in the audience.
We're done.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Happy
Bye.
holidays.